If you're learning JavaScript in 2026, you should focus on ES 2025 plus ES 2026 features. These are the newest standardized features that are becoming available in modern browsers and Node.js. First, Map Upsert, Map.prototype.getOrInsert. Before 2026, you would do something like this. JavaScript, const users is new map. If not users has admin, users set admin plus users.getAdmin pushing up. Now with the new feature, you can simplify that to JavaScript, const users is new map. Users.getOrInsert admin, pushing up. Console.log users, map admin unup. This reduces boilerplate when working with map. Second, Array.fromAsync. Before, converting an async iterable into an array required manual loops. Now you can do this. JavaScript, async function numbers, yield 10, yield 20, yield 30. Const r is await array.fromAsync numbers, console.log r, 10, 20, 30. This is useful when consuming APIs, streams, or generators. Next, Iterator Helpers. Instead of converting everything into arrays, you can apply it operations directly. JavaScript, const nums is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Const result is nums.values.filter, x%200, map x times 10, to array, console.log result, 2040. Available helper methods include map, filter, take, drop, find, sum, every, reduce, flat map to array. These are lazy, so they don't create intermediate arrays, improving performance for large datasets. Then, Iterator.concat. Combine iterators easily. JavaScript. Const A is 1, 2 values. Const B is 3, 4 values. Const all is Iterator.concat AB. Console.log to array. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is useful across the JavaScript ecosystem. Next, Error.isError. Reliable error checking. Before, you might have used if error instance of error. Now you can say JavaScript, if Error.isError error, console.log valid error. This works more consistently across realms and execution contexts. Then, Math.sumPrecise. Floating point addition becomes more accurate. Before, JavaScript, console.log 0.1 plus 0.2. 0.30000004. Now, JavaScript, Math.sumPrecise, 0.1.2. This is useful in financial and scientific calculations. Then, Base64 support for uint8 array. No more manual adobe.a conversions for binary data. JavaScript, const bytes is uint8 array.fromBase64, sgvslad, console.log bytes, to base64, console.log encoded. Then, better JSON parsing. Access the original source text while parsing JSON. JavaScript, JSON.parse JSON text, key value context, console.log context. Useful for advanced parsers, linters, and tooling. Finally, the Temporal API, the long-awaited replacement for date, is now enabled by default in Node.js 26 and is progressing across the JavaScript ecosystem. It offers immutable datetime objects, proper time zone handling, and more predictable APIs. JavaScript. Const today is temporal.now.plainDate.iso, console.log today.toString. Now, 10 ES 2025 features you should also know. These are now widely adopted. Promise to apply, regexp escape, new set methods, union intersection difference, JSON modules, JSON array, improved, regular expressions, Iterator helpers. Now, learning roadmap for 2026. If you're aiming to become a modern JavaScript developer, study in this order. 1. Variables, let const. 2. Arrow functions. 3. Template literals. 4. Destructuring. 5. Spread and rest operators. 6. Modules, import-export. 7. Classes. 8. Promises. 9. Async await. 10. Fetch API. 11. Closures. 12. Callbacks. 13. Event loop. 14. Generators and async generators, ES 2025, ES 2026. 16. Array.fromAsync. 17. Map.getOrInsert. 18. Math.sumPrecise. 19. Temporal. 20. Web APIs in the DOM. Since you've recently been practicing callbacks and building a JavaScript calculator, the next concepts I'd recommend are promises, async await, the fetch API, and the event loop, followed by the new iterator features from ES 2025, ES 2026. These build naturally on what you've already learned.